Uh. Oh, man. All right. Let's see who walks in. See who walks in on walks into the litter box today. This morning. This day. Hi, Tomago. Hello, Hello, Tomago. Hello. Blech. I need to blow my nose. Dr. Tacomo. Ah. Enhance. Oh, I have an idea. I know how to get people to walk in. I know how to get random people to walk in. You know how I get random people to walk in? That's how I get random people to walk in. This is appropriate morning attire, I think. This is morning enough. This is appropriate morning attire. Let's see here.
Let's say here.
Imagine having your own general. audio feedback? Yes, I do. That's not good at all. Wait, fuck. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, that's right. I cleared my cache yesterday. It was gonna take a while. I need to post anything. How we doing today? How we doing today? How we doing today? Where's my where my cat? Where are my cats at? Where are my cats at? There's one cat. Where are my cats at? This instant coffee better be good. It's Dunkin' Donuts, so. Snowed in? How's that going for you? Oh, hey, Azala's here too. Azala can also tell us about being snowed in. How's everyone enjoying being snowed in? Hopefully, apparently, 18 people have already died, according to the morning news I got from Alexa. This new captcha is retarded. I missed an electric snuggie. Then the power went out, so I plugged it into a 480 volt industrial generator. You know, S-Fan, if anyone even knows who S-Fan is, I've talked about him before. Popular, like, WoW streamer and everything, and GTA Online. I think he went live, like, last night, saying that his power was out, too. Must be great to live in Texas, where your power goes out if something even so much as sneezes on it. But as Burnt Peanut once said, at least you don't have to cook your home invader a 5-course meal and ask him how his day is before you shoot him in the face. Not that that matters. Well, it doesn't matter these days. I should probably, let's probably edit the, stream music thing up there.
Beyblade, let it rip!
Also, oh God!
Hype train started.
What the fuck? Ah! Why the fuck do we have a hype train? I just woke up. They're just here for a coffee. The fuck? Thank you for the hype train subs. Thank you for the hype train subs. I'm not doing shots. Well, maybe I'll do one shot. Maybe I'll pour a little bit of this vanilla vodka into my coffee and we'll see what happens. Oh God. I can't believe we're hype training in the morning. I just wanted to come on and bullshit, see who walks in. Or a little, it's just a little bit. Just like one shot. Just a little bit of this vanilla vodka in here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just put you right back where you belong, in the no corner. And okay, there we go. All right. Hype train. Hype train. Oh God. Hello. Hello, Yuki. I don't know how you want to be referred to as on here, but hello. How is it? How are you? Are you also snowed in? Yuki works. Okay. Are you also suffering? Are you also living the Frostpunk dream in real life? God, how many people do I know that live in Texas? Yep, road's gone. Yeah. This new CAPTCHA is so annoying. Well, at least people are apparently having fun out there, dragging each other around on snow sleds and shit. I'd be doing it, fuck. And I, well, wouldn't have anything else to do. I saw people, people used to do that, I think it was in 2020, 2019? No. It was like 2021 or 2022. I think it was 2022 or 2020. Yeah, 2022 or 23. There was that really this happened like that one year too, like not too long ago. And where I was living at the time, we got hit pretty heavy too, and it was pretty fun. Yeah. Turned the whole town into like a winter wonderland for a while, and we trekked through the snow and went on adventures. It was pretty funny. But I'd be like, I'd have somebody like pull me on a fucking snowboard or something and do some like fucking SXX 3 kind of bullshit in the middle of the street. Hey, we got a random emote. It's a frog. The hype train has ended. Even though, like... Damn. I just mentioned that there was a hype train, too. Oh, well. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, though. Now, if only Twitch will actually pay me. Twitch will actually pay me for the support of which I give, or with the support of which I get. I'm probably delayed until like next month. I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. If I don't get anything by next month, I'm gonna like send in a fucking complaint. Be like, bro, you owe me money. You owe me money, Dan Clancy! I just need consistent viewers for 3 streams and then I'll be there. Yeah. Yep. And that's how it is. I'll try to be there. I'll try to be there more often. Try to get you those viewers. For anybody that's in here right now, Yuki has been trying to get back into things. She streams with a AI that I assume she made, or had a hand in making, called Puppet Master, and they both have their own models. And yeah, she did. Okay, she streams with an AI that she made. They both have models, and lately they've been playing Cursed Halo, Cursed modded Halo. Oh, she runs on that server. Okay. But yeah, you should go follow her channel and go watch her play Cursed Halo games, and talk to her AI. Blessed is the machine spirit. Oh, you had to build a new rig, okay. Yes, this is Tamago. Tamago is a robotics engineer person. She's basically Dr. Robotnik in real life.
Meow.
40 cats in a trench coat. Thank you for thank you for walking in. Thank you for the tip. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Thank you for the thank you for the tip. 40 cats in a trench coat. 40 cats in a trench coat. That's a lot of fucking cats. It's always great. Always great to have more cats in the litter box, in the litter gang. Especially if it's like 40 cats in a trench coat. That's a lot of cats to add. That's like 40 more cats. We're gonna need a lot more. We're gonna need more shit boxes. We're gonna need at least like maybe like 39 more shit boxes. Screech, hey Jay. Hi Mew. To those of you who literally for those of you who are just now walking in, I think we missed the hype train. Feel free to start another one if you want. We have some funny alerts for those hype trains. Pretty funny alerts. And we have some pretty funny alerts in general. Oh no. What did my
Hey, check out how hard I can
oh
be.
god. Thank you for the gifted subs. You crazy person. You crazy woman, what the fuck? Did he even start the train? I don't think it started the train. Oh my god. We gotta get that. We gotta get one of those WoW characters up to like level 60 so we can actually do that subathon. I'm trying to think of some other, W Neko. Hell yeah, W Neko. Hi, Dolphin Queen. Welcome in. Welcome into the Litter Gang. Welcome into the Litter Box. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for walking in. What? Can't you see how I'm welcoming people? Whoa. Whoa. Welcome to the Widow Box. Nyan awkwardly sips my coffee. Told you guys. See, I told you guys, you know, you want to know how to, okay? I didn't even plan any of this, by the way, okay? This wasn't planned. I just woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a coffee side chat with, people from all over. And, oh fuck, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to, log in a TikTok chat. I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Wow. Why does TikTok suck? Why does, like, TikTok suck for, like, live streaming? Alright, there we go. User 1197. That's probably a bot. Or it's probably a person. I don't know. Okay. Hello, TikTok chat. Hello, TikTok kitties. I'm here now. I can see you. You know, you people who don't feel like logging onto a fucking Twitch or making a Twitch account just to, like, talk to your favorite streamer. Hi. Okay, you are a person. Hello. Maybe your username's just not showing up because, TikTok is kind of gay. And also they're having, like, intense fucking, like, fucking server problems right now, and I can barely even do anything on it myself. You're doom scrolling? That's good. I'm the perfect... Oh, okay. That works. Okay, it's because it's private. I'm making waffles. What kind of waffles are you making? Are you just making regular waffles? Are you making chicken waffles? Are you making waffles with a little bit of something in it? Are you making... I made waffles with, like, Swiss Colony apple cinnamon pancake mix. It was in like a little Snoopy waffle maker that I bought off of Amazon for my for somebody. Blueberry waffles. Yeah. No, I bought a Snoopy waffle maker for a family member on Christmas, and they're like little mini Snoopy waffles. I love blueberry waffles. Blueberry pancakes are like my favorite fucking thing in the world. Blueberry pancakes are amazing. Have you noticed that like you can't really get blueberry pancakes in like most places anymore, unless they're like an IHOP. I don't even see them at Denny's. Usually when they offer you like blueberry pancakes, they give you it with like blueberry like pie filling or something, and it's like, no bitch, I want actual blueberries. You fuck. Like what? I don't understand. I don't understand where the severe lack of blueberry waffles in most places is. Where did that all come from? I want blueberry waffles in my life. New chatters. Hey new chatters on Twitch. New chatters on Twitch. I love the only romance joined on TikTok. Hello TikTok. Hello TikTok chat. Welcome in. Hello from TikTok Litterbox. I like those pancake corn dogs things with breakfast sausage in them. Yeah, I do too. I wish I could find a place where they like just make those like homemade or like from scratch. Thank you for liking the live. Hey, new chatters in Twitch. Look at my redeems. It only costs 1 cat coin. Put a kitty on the screen. Get in here. Get the fuck in here. Also, alternatively, you can type !cats, and all the commands for the stream pets are above me, right there. There they are, right there. In case anybody was wondering what the fuck that was. Oh, so we're just listening to some drum and I should probably link that. We're just listening to some drum and bass and like jungle mixes right now. It's not Fry's stuff, but Fry does make like a lot of the stream music that I usually play, and I also use in a lot of like TikTok videos and like shorts and stuff that aren't just, you know, mostly just shit posting. So, you know, you should subscribe to Fry, and also subscribe to my YouTube. Because one of these days, if I reach, you know, 100,000 subscribers or whatever the first goal you have to meet on YouTube is, and I get that button,
JCD0923 just redeemed music request.
In Flames, my sweet shadow. Oh god. But yeah, we get that YouTube, we get that YouTube button, and I'll put it on the wall somewhere over here. And then we'll have a proud little trophy. We'll have a proud little award for our accomplishments and our growth and our evolution as a community. Fuck the morning we read. Alright. Alright, bet. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna post that in chat, and I'll post the I'll post what I was playing in chat later. I've been kind of in like a weird like jungle and like D&D mood for some reason. Oh god. He wants to be a wizard so bad, chat. I am a wizard. I'll play wizard games. I'll play wizard games just to prove that I'm a wizard. I don't know if I'm like popular or controversial enough yet to play the Harry Potter games. Actually, you know what? That's actually a really good question. That's a really good question. Would I get canceled for playing like the original Harry Potter games? Like the old ones? Like the funny old ones with PS1 Hagrid? Does that count? Does that count in the controversy? I mean, I don't care. I support trans people regardless, and a video game is not going to stop me from that. Or a video game is not going to, like, you know, make me look like I'm like phobic all of a sudden, dude, because, you know, it's fucking Harry Potter. Bitch barely makes anything from those games. If anything, they don't make anything at all. I never even read any of the books past like Chamber Pot of Secrets and the movies. I never even saw or read Prisoners of Azkaban. I just kind of lost interest one day when I was a kid. Don't play Hogwarts, you might start locking Starbucks mochas. Fuck Starbucks. No offense to Lucid. Harry Potter and the Slippery Slope. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Harry Potter and the Slippery Slope. I'm gonna go make a homemade breakfast crunch wrap. I want a homemade breakfast crunch wrap. How would you even make one of those? Don't you need like the taco shell? Don't you need like a flat taco shell or something? Or a tostada shell? Kind of the whole point behind a crunch wrap though, isn't it? I don't know, you know, these days you go to Taco Bell, you get a crunch wrap, and it's like, you know, you get a fucking crunch wrap, and it's not even really crunchy anymore, because, like, these days, like, the taco shell inside are just become soggy. They're still pretty good, though. I make mine with Doritos. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Hey, that reminds me, the fucking, I saw an advertisement for, Taco Bell earlier. And, they have, like, chicken nuggets, right? But they had, like, Doritos, like, flying across the fucking screen. So I was wondering, are their chicken nuggets, do their chicken nuggets have Dorito seasoning on them? Because if their chicken nuggets have, like, I'm getting really excited just thinking about it, but if their chicken nuggets have, like, Dorito seasoning on it, I want fucking Dorito seasoned chicken nuggets. That sounds really fucking good. That is the type of slop that I crave. Maybe the chicken will have Dorito feet. Yeah, probably. The Taco Bell nuggets are Shay's macro meal. Yeah, that makes sense. He's on the Sam Sulek macros. If that helps, yeah. Oh, man. Hello, kitties. Hello, all the new kitties who haven't followed me yet. But they should. Follow me right now. Right meow. Follow me right meow. I'll break into your house and shit on your couch. We love new kitties in the litter gang. Ever breaded chicken in Dorito crumbs and pan fried it? It's next level. No, but I can already imagine what it tastes like. That thread is enough to give one pause. You want to be my ghostwriter? You want to be my cat writer? Oh god. I feel like a talk show host just sitting here. I feel like a talk show host standing here with like this cup of coffee in my hand and like delivering puns that chat says. Ah! The fuck? Okay. We're going back to drum and bass. I will share the music link. There it is in the chat. It is, yeah. Vecca Coast to Coast. Get a Moltar. I do need a Moltar. Dude, we should do a talk show. We should do a talk show. That's actually a really good idea. That's an insane fucking idea. We need a fucking talk show. Catman Coast to Coast. We need like a Space Ghost Coast to Coast style, Space Ghost Coast to Coast style thing. That sounds like really fun. I like that idea. We're definitely gonna do Space Ghost Coast to Coast. We need a setup for it. We need like... I want to get us our own like custom one. Maybe we can get it drawn. Maybe Lucid could draw it for us. Yeah. Yeah, Lucid can be Zorak. Dude, that's a really good fucking idea! That's a really good idea! That's a really good idea. I'm gonna post that in Discord. We need to get either like... We need to either just rip the very same setup from fucking Space Coast Coast to Coast. And hopefully not, like, get a cease and desist. Or, just get Lucid to, like, draw us, like, our own, like... Our own, like, custom, like, little setup that's based off of it. Your table needs to be an upside-down litter box with all the litter spilled out. That's a really funny idea. I like that. Holy shit. Maybe Jason can be our Moltar. Maybe Jason can be Moltar. If we can get the schedules to line up, Jason could be our Moltar. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Kyoko. Hi, Beckers. Hello. Hello. Welcome in those suffering from Frostpunk. Yeah, no. I actually, like, genuinely wonder if, like, I'll get canceled if I play, like, the original, like, PS1 Harry Potter games. With Wizard Crackers. Whatever. It would be a pretty funny thing to get canceled over, compared to, like, you know... Ah! Hi, Crunkle. J.K. Rowling is a piece of shit. J.K. Rowling is a very obnoxious person. But, those games are cool. I do like those games. I think it would be kind of funnier to get canceled over, like, old Harry Potter games than it would be to get canceled over Hogwarts Legacy. I think that would be funnier. At least that would make, like, old Harry Potter games that are, like, not even functional anymore. Like, not even... I doubt they're even, like, generating fucking revenue anymore for anybody. They're just like fucking lost hardware. They're like fucking like lost hardware now. Done in by PS1 Hagrid, yeah. We'll get like a commission of like PS1 Hagrid trying to assassinate me or cancel me on Twitter. Get a picture. We'll get a drawing of or like an edit of like PS1 Hagrid, or like an AI image. Like I shouldn't say that. We should get commissioned instead. But just PS1 Hagrid canceling me on Twitter. And give him a listen. When you can't afford a commission, the blessed machine is your only other alternative. Praise be to the Omnissiah. Ayo, Puppet Blaster. Yes. See, all these other artists, they want to keep the AI. They want to keep the rogue AIs. They want to keep the AIs behind the black wall, but they want to lead this Butlerian jihad against AI. They want to cancel the abominable intelligence, but I appreciate the machine. Blessed is the machine and divine and all that it works through us. Vega, did you eat your shirt? There's better ways to get fiber in the morning, my dude. No, I decided that this was a trashy enough morning outfit for me. John, welcome in from TikTok chat. I decided that this was a trashy enough morning outfit, and also to allure people into bullshit with bullshit coffee hour. Yeah, that's true. Tomoko can just take the blame for it. They literally just make robots. Not the Veka Thirst Trap. Yes, the Veka Thirst Trap. I knew what I was doing when I commissioned this. No, we should definitely commission PS1 Hagrid canceling me on Twitter if that actually like were to take place. I think people are people are probably like a little bit careful to try to cancel like not very well-known small like streamers or VTubers because it might backfire on them horribly. Oh god. I could be wrong though. I mean, logically that would make sense, right? You know? Logically that would make sense. But day by day, day by day, it's become increasingly apparent that we do not live in a world ruled by logic or reasoning or rationality, as much as some people would like to claim. The most illogical and the most irrational would claim otherwise. Getting canceled on Twitch is just a sign you've become popular. Yeah, that is true. I mean, it makes people come in, right? Not that I want to like make my not that I want to make my brand you know, getting canceled on Twitch or anything. I think there's like healthier ways to you know, garner attention towards oneself, but you know, have you seen Zentreya's like viewer count lately, bro? They're in the 4,000s. And it's probably because of their current controversy. Or they've always been like that. I don't know. You know what they say, all publicity is good publicity. Yeah. Not like I would respond to a whole lot of if there's ever like a cavalcade, a chorus, a circus, a marching band of people on like X, Twitter, or Blue Sky, like complaining about me, or maybe a snark Reddit, I probably wouldn't. I probably would barely even like respond to any of it. I might talk about it on stream though. I might make fun of people on stream, but I'd probably barely even. I don't even like social media to begin with. I just post on there for stream related stuff and business related stuff. That's about it. I think the only time I really like one of the only times I really even engaged on Twitter lately was well, it's during the Venezuela thing, and I told Only Afro, like, you know, I told Only Afro, you know, hey, stay safe, dude. You're an inspiration to everybody in the FromSoft circle. Probably like the most political thing that I've engaged in on X that wasn't just shit posting, was telling Only Afro, like, you know, hang in there. Don't get bombed, please. I don't even have a YouTube account. You do? Oh, you don't have a YouTube account. I have a YouTube account, and you should subscribe to it. I told myself I wouldn't do it, but I bought every issue of the Plock comics. Dude, you are obsessed with Plock. What the fuck is Plock even from? What is Plock from again? Plock is from Plock. I've never even heard of Plock until you start talking about it. What's everybody drinking for coffee today? Or, you know, caffeinated beverages. What's everyone got for their coffee today? You know, this is the coffee side chat. We need coffee people. You know, we need coffee people in here. Death Wish? I like Death Wish, but it's not really doing anything for me anymore. I drink Death Wish. I think their caffeine quality went down, because they don't really do anything for me anymore. And even if they does, like, the buzz is like very short. You can't drink coffee. Red Bull. Yeah. GG Buff Pups doggy style. Is that what you're drinking? Oh. I guess we gotta get a sub for Buff Pup now. Someone let Buff Pup know that we're drinking their doggy style juice. Actually, I have anime girl thighs in my cabinet that I haven't gone through yet. I've started a collection of all the empty cans of GG subs that I buy. You like their new sundress? I haven't seen it. I know they did like a gym debut or something. They did like a Buff Pup like gym debut. Like they have like a gym background, like custom gym background. Sometimes I wonder if we should get like a custom art background, but I don't know exactly of what. I was thinking like maybe a custom art background of literally what you see behind me like right now. But I also kind of just think that we should just keep it this way because it's iconic. I actually need to get food. Okay, go get food. Sonata Dawnstar, welcome in from TikTok land. Hello from TikTok land. Hello, TikTok kitties. Oh, God. Hello, hello, hello. I had quite a few, quite a couple new people walk in. We had a nice little $20 tip earlier. A nice little $20 tipperoo. Might get something with that. I would say get food, but I shouldn't spend it on food. I should spend it on things that, like video games. Maybe I'll spend it on, like video games and alcohol. Specifically, alcohol for streams. Some stream-specific things. I need to, I need to figure out kitty cam. I think I just need a, I just need one of those, like, selfie sticks that, like, fold out into, like, a full tripod stand for a phone. And I'll just set it up on a charging block. And then I'll add whatever the phone software is. And then, I'll use that as a camera feed for kitty cam on stream. And then we'll have kitty cam. We'll have kitty cam in the cat room. And Vector Coast to Coast is a brilliant idea. We're gonna seriously need to do that. Have VTubers even done a talk show before? I imagine they have. But this would be really funny. I had to brush up on my Space Ghost Coast to Coast setup. This is brush up on my Space Ghost Coast to Coast lore to really get a feel for the really get a feel for how it goes. Code Miko does talk shows. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch some episodes of Space Ghost Coast to Coast and figure out how they typically go. No, I imagine like most of it will just be us bullshitting anyways, who cares? I don't even know what to ask people in like an interview. I'd probably just ask them like random dumb shit fucking questions like Eric Andre or like, you know, like on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Just nonsensical fucking uncomfortable questions. Space Ghost was just bullshitting? Yeah. Do you think my new cape... Do you think my new cape looks good? Do you think my new cape looks good? Points my fucking, like, wrist laser at them. Space Ghost was VTuber talk shows before VTubers were a giant in the milkman's eyes. You know, I think Space Ghost really was the original VTuber. You might be onto something there. Space Ghost may have actually been the original VTuber. It's too bad that that guy died. That guy passed away. The guy who voiced Space Ghost. The script 90% of the time was just them drinking coffee in the read room 30 minutes before recording. Every time I move my arm, it costs Cartoon Network 42 bucks. But I mean, that's essentially what we do here. So I think we can do this. I think we can do VECA coast to coast, Litterbox to Litterbox, Litter Gang coast to coast. Interview people's cats as well. I will. I will interview people's cats. I will definitely interview people's cats. I should get another Jack in a Box munchie meal and try to get another Labubu in a different color. You never know. Those stupid fucking bag keychains from Jack in a Box are probably gonna end up like costing, like probably gonna be worth a lot at some point. Maybe, you never know. Especially if it's the rare Jack. If it's the rare Jack. Can you imagine the rare Jack? I was talking to a guy. Yeah, the purple one. It would certainly be quite the tale to tell. I wish I was as funny and creative as you. I was talking to a guy on like fucking WoW Classic, and he seems like kind of like one of those crypto bros, but like, you know, but it was still kind of fun talking to him. He didn't seem like, and he was telling me about how we were talking about like. We were talking about how, like, you know, how much, like, money, like, gold sellers can actually make on, like, World of Warcraft, especially if you live in a country like Venezuela. Because you could, like, make more money than, like, any job that you could hold down in that country by just selling gold. And, he was also telling me about how he has, like, assets from, like, Counter-Strike, like, the stickers, like, the tournament stickers that you can get in Counter-Strike. That are like worth like $26,000, like on market value. It's ridiculous. You remember how like Gabe Newell like did that knife update and completely destroyed the knife skin economy? Completely destroyed the knife skin fucking market, or like, you know, fucking scam, scheme, pyramid scheme, whatever you wanted to, you know. And like a bunch of people like fucking crashed out really hard and like ended themselves, like fucking ended themselves over it. Is there even a category for this sort of thing? Is it what it was, like alternative investing? Is that what it, you know? Is it NFTs? Does it count as NFTs? Does it count as an NFT if, like, you can just get it in a video game? I don't know. I wanna say it's like alternative investing. alternative investing. It's not traditional investment. It's alternative investing. It's meme investments. I think meme investments is the appropriate term, but meme investments in NFTs are like actually fucking so it's so stupid, but it makes money. I think one of the most lucrative businesses in modern America is you know, just basically Ponzi schemes. We're gonna turn you into an NFT. Great. I'd love to be an NFT. I'd love to be an NFT and then somebody just like right clicks save as me into their fucking hard drive and it causes like a massive like internet crash out that will echo throughout time. Fuck you, unfungibles, to your token. These NASCAR plates will put you through college one day, son. Raise hell, praise Dale. Raise hell, praise Dale. I don't know what fungible it means either. Praise hell, praise Dale. Bella, welcome in from TikTok world. TikTok litterbox. Hello TikTokers, hello TikTokers, welcome in TikTokers, hello TikTokers. You know, I was expecting, that like full shot of like, or maybe it was half a shot, but like full shot or half a shot of vodka in this coffee to like do something, but we're actually pretty chilling right now. Perhaps the caffeine has absorbed the downer. Uppers and down. Don't do uppers and downers, kids. Don't do vodka and Red Bull. It doesn't make your penis grow. I would know. Isabella, welcome in from TikTok land. Welcome in from the TikTok litter box. Welcome, welcome TikTokers. Welcome, welcome TikTokers. That's right, I can see you. I can see you. I can see you. I know when you fucking join. You think you could just sneak past me? I am a very observant feline. I know when you're here. The kitty is so cute. Which one? Which one? We got a lot of kitties here. You talking about me? You're talking about them. Look at them. Look at my children. Gaze upon fucking picks up one of my babies with my mouth and shows them to you. Look at my children. The gray one? Oh, okay. Yeah, the gray one's pretty cute. What do you mean you? I like the gray one. That's okay. I don't have very high expectations for myself. You can like the other cats. You don't have to like me. I'll tell you what, though, if you join Twitch chat, you can get yourself your own little kitty and put them on the screen. When you're, you know, when you're not busy doom scrolling on TikTok. You know? Feel free to stop by any day when you're not not busy doom scrolling on TikTok. I wouldn't want to interrupt you doom scrolling on TikTok or anything. You know, it seems like very important business to doom scroll on TikTok. I mean, have you seen the economy? I would doom scroll on TikTok. I kind of do. Well, I actually kind of doom scroll more on YouTube Shorts than I do TikTok, but I guess I should start doom scrolling on TikTok more. Every time I open TikTok, it's just a burnt peanut video. I don't know how the hell that happened. I do not know how that happened. I'm always doom scrolling. It's a very busy business. well then you should definitely follow me and doom scroll all of my painstakingly made videos and shit posting that I make off of my streams. And also the random recording ones, the random recordings they do. Especially the ones where I'm going to just give people random helpful advice. That is actually kind of horrible advice, but it's also very random. It's good advice. All right, I have to go. Bye. Bye. Thank you for stopping in. Goober joined. Hello, Goober from TikTok land. Hello, welcome. Welcome in, TikToker. Welcome in, TikTok kitties. Welcome in the TikTok cats and TikTok litter box. Welcome in. Hello from TikTok land. Litterbox posting. My 61-year-old father uses TikToks more than I ever will. So, you know, some baby boomers actually pick up pretty... you know, they stop coping and seething and they actually pick up. They get along with, you know... They get in on shit. You watch his pug videos all day? Well, you do own a pug. And shows them to my pug. I should have expected that. I should have expected that. Dr. Gooner 2.0. Fuck. Dr. Gooner, welcome in from TikTok land. Welcome to TikTok. Welcome in from the TikTok litter boxes. Dr. Gooner 2.0. Welcome in, Dr. Gooner. What's the prescription today? What's the diagnosis today? That's right. That's right, you TikTok people. I can see you when you join, when I'm actually paying attention to that screen. Because multi-chat doesn't work for TikTok. It's pretty fucking unfortunate. Hello, welcome in. It's coffee chat time. You know what? I hope that person earlier. Who were they? I feel bad if I forget their name. Who were they again? Fuck. Hold on, we got it. I feel okay. Dolphin Queen. I hope Dolphin Queen. They're a subscriber. I hope Dolphin Queen's blueberry waffles were very delicious. I hope they were very good. I hope they're eating blueberry waffles while watching me sit here and fucking litterbox post with coffee. Vecca, look in the food channel on Discord. Okay, I will. If you guys haven't, if any new people here, if you haven't yet, feel free to join the Discord community. It's in my about tabs. You should be able to pick up an invite link there. All right, let's see what's up. Food channel. That looks fucking amazing. What the fuck? Make me one. I'm gonna break into your house and you're gonna make me one. Oh, unless you don't want me to break into your house, but you can break into my house. Bright Night and, Isabella. Hi, Isabella, you're back. Welcome back from TikTok land. Bright Night, welcome in from TikTok land. Welcome in from the hello, TikTokers. Hello, welcome. Hello, TikTokers. Hi, I'm Vecca. Hello, new TikTokers. Hi, I'm Vecca. I play retro video games. I play video games in general, and I also sit here and bullshit for, like, hours. Drink a coffee and take my shirt off to make people follow me, I guess. I knew what I was doing. I'm not, you know. I have no shame in admitting it. I'm very transparent cat. I'm very transparent feline. You know? You know what you're getting here. I want, people who walk in, you know, there's nothing fake about this stream. This is all real. This is real. These are real cat hours. You know what you're getting here. You know exactly what you're getting here, and I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you raw. Okay, maybe I mean that's like the worst way to put it, but you know. Ah, the blue kitty is so cute in the white one. Yes. Gaze upon my children. Charlie, welcome in from TikTok land. Hello, 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 hello. Can I have the blue, gray, and white, please? Is that's more of a black than a gray? It's Zala, Kyoko, and Tamago. This Isabella from TikTok land wants to adopt you, I guess. So, you know. Becca, what if we did Pokemon Stadium minigames? We've talked about that like multiple times now, so we'll probably do that one day. We'll probably do Pokemon Stadium, okay, you got 2 people in agreement so far, Isabella. You got two cats willing to go. They're consenting. They're probably just gonna show back up here anyway. Like, they're probably not gonna. They're Baxter's welcome in. Yo, Juro, welcome from TikTok. TikTokers, welcome in. Hello, TikTokers. Hello, TikTok kitties from the TikTok Litterbox. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, I'm Vecca. Hi, I'm Vecca. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. If it wasn't already obvious. They can stay with you, but they are mine. Alright. As long as they're still... Yeah. It's all it demands that you love them and feed them and that they don't have to pay rent. But they're still required for the mandatory Litterbox meetings. Just so you know that. They're still required for mandatory mandatory Litterbox gathering. That's non-negotiable. And you will attend as well. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. I'm glad that we're in agreement. When you live rent-free in someone's head, feeding on their thoughts. Yes. I wouldn't know what that's like. Bye. When I go to cheer practice, have fun at cheer practice. I hope you're good at cheering. Yay, yay, yay. Ba 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 ba. Hello, hello. Oh, God. Do I have 8? I wonder if I do. I have a weird question. I have a weird question for everybody. Because I think that, at least on Twitch, I know most places do, but, Why do VTubers and streamers, or like, I think only VTubers do this, but why do VTubers, like, a lot of VTubers put like 18 plus tags on their streams? Because I think Twitch already kind of like comes equipped with like, you know, like a forewarning thing. Like if you label your content a certain way. I mean, I have mine. I have mine labeled for vulgarity. So, you know. Because like doesn't Twitch already like tell you that? Or like most things? Because all my stuff's like labeled as vulgarity, so I never really... Probably because they don't want kids in their shit. Yeah, that's true. It's extra warning. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I think it's especially true if they're lewd tubers. You know, if they're doing like, you know, some really explicit stuff, I guess that makes sense. But we don't really do lewd tubing, so I guess it's not really not as much of a concern. We don't really do lewd tubing. We just sit here and make jokes. We might make vulgar jokes every now and then. That's about it. Can you imagine if I was a lewd tuber? I couldn't imagine if I was a fucking lewd tuber. I'm barely able to flirt with people. I'm afraid of people. Snorting pixie sticks off the seesaw in the playground? Yeah. I could never be a lewd tuber. Gotta get that full body tracking going? Yeah. No, I could never, for the life of me, be a lewd tuber or any sort beyond, like, making stupid ass jokes about nothing. I even try to so much, you know, all my charm. You know, people love to say, you know, oh, you have such a nice voice. Oh, I'd love to hear you do ASMR. Oh, I'd love to hear you read me a story. Oh, you're probably like a 6 foot something Chad. And it's like, bro, listen, sweetie. I could barely talk. I could barely, like, all my charm jumped out of a window and died as I grew older and more traumatized. Okay? I could barely flirt with somebody without, like, spilling spaghetti out of my pockets. You think I could be a lewd tuber? Think I could do any of that? No. I just take my shirt off and it drags you into these chats, and then we get to chit-chat for a while. It's called marketability, okay? They don't teach you this in school because, you know, calling someone sweetie with that voice isn't helping your case. Listen, you may think that, but I am incredibly insecure. And I don't think I have a nice voice. So, if I don't think I have a nice voice, then it doesn't count for me. So there you go. You may think I have a nice voice, but I don't think I have a nice voice, and therefore it doesn't count. So there you go. You're welcome to come to your own conclusions. You know, you make the you make the conscientious decision to sit here and listen to this. But no, I could never be a lewd tuber. I'm too shy. I'm just a shy, scared, small cat that's really autistic and plays retro video games. And chats with my Nintendo 64 schizophrenia demon somewhere in like somewhere in like the back rooms of like Nintendo's headquarters. you know? Yochiro Tokito, welcome in from TikTok land. Sure, it's broad daylight, just saying. Yeah, I know. Ice screaming. Welcome in. Just remember, if someone simps for a voice, they're experiencing their own vocal fold. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't, I don't know. I don't know whether or not we should really actually even, like, put an 18 plus, like, tag on here. Because we already have warnings. We already have, like, things. People will sneak in anyway. It don't matter. People are gonna sneak in anyway. They're not gonna, you know. We've all been there. Kind of feels like it's more on Twitch's. It's more on Twitch. I don't like talking to minors either. No, I don't. I don't like talking to minors. Talking to minors makes me uncomfortable. Well, okay, that's not entirely. I like talking to minors in a way that I'm trying to, like, give them the life advice that I never got. And the life advice that they probably don't get from their parents. Like, you know. Bitcoin miners, yeah. You know. Because there's, like, you know, I don't like minors, like, being around, I don't like minors, like, being around. I think, like, the really the most obnoxious minors are the really young ones. The really young ones, those are the most obnoxious ones. You know, feral adolescent teenagers are the worst. So I don't play Fortnite. Luna Love, welcome in from TikTok land. I mean, at least they're, like, really, you know, unless they're, like, you know, cool kids, you know, I mean, like, you know, some of them can be cool, they're not, like, you know, weird, and the result of bad parenting. Some are the result of bad parenting, and they just, you know, want good influences in life, because they don't have any. And their teachers are underpaid, uncaring assholes. Baby boomers and Gen Xers that, you know. There's a girl that I know that owns the boba shop. Yeah. She's 13 and owns her own business. That's really cool. See, you know, she's going somewhere in life. She probably had to, like, teach herself that shit. I mean, I played a big part. I would like to say that, you know, I'd like to say that, you know, I played a big part in my my nephew's life, which, you know, they watch my streams, and they're over they're over the age of 18 now. They're like turning 21 soon. But Veka, cat of the people. Yeah, I do try to be a cat of the people. You know, I played it, like, you know, I think I feel like I played a huge role in my nephew's upbringing and life, and I've been, like, a huge positive influence on them. I'm, like, more of a I'm more of an older brother to him. I'm more of an older brother to him than I am really an uncle, and that, you know, that's their words, not mine. That's their words. They, you know, they say that, which, you know, that's good. And you know, they're trans, so, like, I've tried to, like, you know, give them, like, the, you know, the positive, like, upbringing in life that they probably were never having. I used to tell them that if I hear about them getting bullied in school again, I'm gonna come up to their fucking school, and I'm going to, like, fucking, I'm gonna scare some fucking children if I hear about bullying again. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, you know, I try. But Becca's a 4'11" cat man. I'm not 4'11". I'm 6'7". Somebody get it. Somebody got it. Okay, buddy, get out of here. Oh, hey, my music ended. I think that it's like, you know, it's even worse with like, you know, the witch hunting and everything. Just to whom it may concern advisory, yeah. But a Jason warning, I would definitely put a Jason warning like somewhere up in the screen. I should make like a little sign in the background that just says, beware of Jason, like a beware of dog sign, but it just has like a picture of Jason on it in the night helmet. Jason on premises. I think it's like, you know, it's mostly like a, you know, there's a lot of like, you know, witch hunting, you know, these days and everything, and because, you know, ever since the year 2015, and politics became trendy, half the population of America and across the world, like, basically went insane. And, but, you know, I think a lot of people, especially like people like, you know, my age now, a lot of these crazy people, they're like, you know, a lot of them are kind of like just self-reporting when it comes to like, you know, like they see anybody like, you know, even so much as like talk to a minor, they get like the ick or something. And it's like a lot of them are kind of just like projecting or self-reporting at that point, but or maybe they have some kind of traumatic issues that they need to get a therapist about. But you know, they everybody, like, at least like my age and like even younger, like even like in like their mid-20s now, like people in their mid-20s now, like be honest, like, you know, it's like be honest with yourselves. How many times have you ever snuck into like, you know, 18 plus anything as a minor? Not that it's a good thing. It's not a good thing, but like, you know, it's really on the platform, and it starts with the parents. Well, yeah, see? Yeah, you know. People don't want to admit that it's really ultimately the platform's fault, and it's also ultimately the parents' fault. It starts in the home. It starts in the home. That is not an untrue statement. It starts in the home. Back in my day, the 18 plus content on Newgrounds was not hidden. No, it was not. No, it was not. I got banned from the chat logs, bro. Your chat's showing up just fine. We see you in here. Terry Lobato, welcome in from TikTok land. Hello, TikTokers. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I'm Vecca. I'm a cat. The hub did not require an ID back then, yeah. That's another thing. You know, this whole, like, you know, like, having to, like, submit an ID just to use the internet thing. You know, you're not really protecting kids. You're just... it's just an excuse to have, like, the government monitoring you, like, even more than normal. You know, parents will literally do anything just so they don't have to admit just so they don't have to, like, take accountability for anything. A parent will do absolutely anything at all. They'll vote in a government dictatorship. They'll go full George Orwell if it means they don't have to take accountability for their kids. A parent will do absolutely anything in their power in speedrun, not having to take accountability for their kids. Ever. I was watching South Park when I was a kid, okay? I was watching South Park, and I was watching, like, Beavis and Butthead. Which is really where a lot of my personality developed, obviously, if you couldn't tell. But, no. It starts in the home. Yeah, Adult Swim. Fucking Adult Swim. Okay. proudest moment of my life, the proudest moment of my life was, I was a Cartoon Network kid growing up. I was a Cartoon Network teenager. Proudest moment of my life was, I stayed up. I stayed up at night. I stayed up on a school night to watch the first airing of Adult Swim. I watched the first airing of Adult Swim on a school night. And I was staying up at night watching Adult Swim ever since. That was the proudest moment in my life, was that I got to be someone who can sit there and say, I watched the first airing of Adult Swim on TV on a school night. I stayed up every night to watch Adult Swim. I got to a point where I started using Adult Swim as my as a way to tell like when I needed to go to school. There's always like, you know, they had the one show they would air on like the last show before Adult Swim would shut off for the night. And then the very first thing that they would air on the official Cartoon Network in the mornings would air right after that. For a while, the last show was Voltron. For a while, the last show was Voltron, and it was also Gigantor, but it would be Gigantor or Voltron, and then it would end, and Transformers would come on. Animated Transformers would come on. And when Transformers came on, that was when I knew I needed to, like, okay, I need to go to school. I need to get up and go to school now. When Transformers comes on, I couldn't stay and watch Transformers. That was go time. That was go time every day. It was just get up and go to school was when Transformers came on in the morning. Which is kind of shitty though, because I always really wanted to like just stay there and like watch Transformers and not go to school. But that was my internal clock, was Adult Swim and Cartoon Network. Confession time? Okay, what? When I was a kid, I was super into DBZ and anime on Toonami. Every night at 7 p.m. DBZ time. Yeah. I remember when Toonami shut down, and I was there for when Toonami got resurrected by Adult Swim. Well, I had this performance at school where I was supposed to sing on stage. I saw the clock in the back of the auditorium. Realized it was almost 7. And I had a mental breakdown. Is that your confession, that you had a mental breakdown in an auditorium? And I didn't sing on stage. Okay. Because I really wanted to watch that Frieza episode. My mom was so mad. Listen. You had to watch that Frieza episode. That's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. Is that sense of pride is gonna be with you for the rest of your life. Is that you watched the Frieza episode. Fuck the auditorium. Fuck the stage. Fuck practice. Fuck everything. You know, your teachers never, you know, you're at what? Like, how many teachers in your school actually gave a shit about you? Like, maybe like 1 or 2? You know, fuck it. Frieza episode. You turned it on anyway. Yeah. I used to play my GameCube. No, not my GameCube. I used to play my Game Boy underneath the, underneath my blankets and shit in my room. My parents weren't exactly quiet either, so it was pretty fucking easy to tell when they were coming. When they were like, yeah. When When my parents were like walking up the fucking stairs, like, you know, or like, you know, walking down the hallway in the multiple fucking houses that we've lived in, you know, they weren't exactly subtle, and, you know, I wasn't as stupid as they probably thought that I was. Oh my god. One of them got through. One of them got through the black wall. One of the bots got through the black wall. I always played my DS under the covers. That's a rite of passage. Yeah. I started with Game Boy Color. I still have my original Game Boy Color. I still have my original Nintendo 64. My Nintendo 64 is the first console I ever owned. Man, it's not the same when I can't see my chat on screen. Wait, I am back. Yeah, you probably just had to reload your shit, Jason. Mine was Atomic Purple. Shit was so sick. I think mine is Atomic Purple. It's the see-through one. I had the see-through Game Boy Color with Pokemon stickers on it that I used to have when I was a kid, and they're still there. Still, that bitch still works too. I also have the Game Boy Advance, the first Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP. I have the first DS, the fucking brick. I have the first 3DS. I have the light 3DS, I think. Or maybe I still think, I think I still just have the regular 3DS. I don't remember. We need to bring back, we need to bring back see-through plastic controllers. You know, on the topic, I don't know if like TikTok really has like a restriction or anything on their thing. I think I have one set up, but maybe for like TikTok especially, I should add like an 18 plus thing. That'd probably be a good idea. It is TikTok. You know, not that anyone's actually even going to like follow that or anything, because you know, who the fuck follows the rules on the internet? But seems like it would be a good idea. Our first Pokemon game was a copy of Red that I couldn't save because the battery that was dead. And so my parents' solution was the Game Boy Color memory card, which worked. Just with the part. You know, for the longest time, I wasn't aware that those fucking cartridges actually had batteries in them to make the save files work. And now I know why a lot of my Game Boy games don't save anymore. So now I can actually probably fix my my old Game Boy cartridges. A lot of them. Especially my old Pokemon ones. I just have to open them up, and I'll just have to open them up and replace the battery in them. So there, fuck, I have to do that at some point. Good old C2032 batteries, yeah. Well, they're not even like you don't even need a soldering iron. They're like literally just button batteries. I've seen a lot of them are just button batteries. You need an iron? Oh, I don't know the first thing about soldering irons, so I'll probably just have to like take it into a shop. Tabbed batteries. I'll have to if anything involving a soldering iron, I'm gonna have to take into a shop because I have no fucking idea how to do that. I take mine to the local game shop because I don't have a soldering iron. Yeah, I'll have to take whichever ones that I think no longer have a working save function. Yeah. So, anything that I know, I'll probably just take it to the shop one day. But for now, emulation software is just as good. I asked my parents for one when I was a kid because I was like, "Can I have this to fix my games?" And they looked at me like I was an arsler. You mean they looked at you like you were a They looked at you as if you were a right? The tism was tisming. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think the R word is a slur. I'm one of those. I just censor it to be funny and to also try to be nice. Even every now and then, though, it slips by. Sometimes I have to say it with my whole chest. It could be worse, though. I could be saying racial slurs. Useless, hey, welcome in. What kind of coffee did you get us? Black coffee. No. Earlier I was drinking, it's finished now, but earlier I was drinking, Dunkin' Donuts. I was drinking this, like, Dunkin' Donuts, pumpkin caramel, like, cured coffee. It wasn't exactly very caffeinated, but it was alright. I put, like, a shot of, like, vanilla vodka in it earlier, so, you know. Welcome in, Yuzlith. Hello, Yuzlith. It's finally good to see you in my chat for once. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, we'll probably put like an 18+ warning on TikTok. Nobody's gonna follow it, but, you know. One must cover their ass, I guess, in this environment. It's a rare 2 a.m. appearance from you. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope you've been watching, I hope you've been at least, like, peeking in on my, World of Warcraft streams, because I've been playing TBC. What else is on the agenda today? Honestly, I was just gonna stream for, like, 2 hours and, bullshit for a little bit. Do some just chatting, see who walks in, maybe get a new follower or two. Get some, get some, you know, throw the line out and see what bites. I gotta show up when you're playing that. I might play it tomorrow. I don't know what the schedule is right now for me, really. I need to figure one out because tomorrow I have to go do a surgery. Well, I have to have a surgery tomorrow. They're going to like do a 2-inch incision into like the rear of my shoulder to check for melanoma. So I'm gonna have a melanoma surgery. They're gonna check for melanoma in a giant mole that they took off my back. So that's gonna suck, and I won't be able to go to the gym even more now, for even longer. But I'm probably gonna cope and seethe and pick up longboarding in the meantime as like a form of like really fun cardio. So, or just do leg day every day. Eternal leg day. What race class are you rolling? Blood Elf Paladin, obviously. I have a Blood Elf Paladin that I'm going to level with friends. I'm just kind of waiting on them to catch up, which they're pretty close right now. And I have an Orc Enhancement Shaman that I've been leveling up. He's like 41 now. And on Dream Scythe, on the PvE server, I have like a level 20 Draenei Paladin. Just kind of sitting there. If any friends want to play on the PvE server and get up to like level 20, and I can like run dead mines with them and shit. So he's just kind of sitting there for now. Because Draenei is pretty cool. I'm kind of playing on Night Slayer until I get like sick of playing on Night Slayer. I think that's kind of where I'm at right now, because I don't even know how far I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna hit 70 and then quit, but you never know. Maybe some nice things will align and influence me to actually stick around on Burning Crusade. But yeah, no, that's what I've been doing. I've also been playing Hytale. For the schedule though, like tomorrow, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm even going to stream. I might stream. It depends on how I'm feeling. It's probably not even going to be bad. Or, well, it might be bad. It might be sore after the fucking anesthetics wear off, so I don't know. Who knows? Depends on how I feel. Maybe you'll get a sugar mama daddy and you'll get 500 G a day in BC allowance. God, I hope so. I'll admit it right now. If somebody wants to give me 500 G on fucking Burning Crusade, whatever. I'm not gonna turn it down. I might redistribute some of the gold to like random players though. Just, you know, so I don't seem like too much of a fucking streamer Benny. You're having surgery? It's just I say it's a surgery, but it's not like, you know, like really bad. They're just going to cut in. They're just going to cut into a location where I had a mole at, and check for melanoma. And if there is any melanoma in there, they're gonna dig it out. Because it came back as severely atypical. So they're gonna dig it out of my skin. If it even is a melanoma, it probably isn't. It probably isn't. It's just like a really like, it's severely atypical. So they want to go in there anyway. So you know, beats getting cancer, right? I guess. Redistribute through funny means like overpriced glasses. Yes. I will read your. If somebody like just throws 500 gold at me on fucking like Burning Crusade, wow. Yeah, he had to go on a colonoscopy. Yeah. Oh god, I can only imagine if I ever get a colonoscopy. I hope not. It probably won't hurt too bad, but I'm not looking forward to it. Boy, when you turn 50, you gotta. Yeah, great. Amazing. Looking forward to it. Yeah. That's awful. Oral or topical? Oral, of course. You have hella heartburn all the time. I always have I have bad acid reflux, and I really need to like find a doctor that can just like tell me what to do other than just taking omeprazole, because I don't want omeprazole to like destroy my bones. And they also said that pantoprazole would do basically the same thing anyway, even though Lucid tells me to take pantoprazole instead. So I think I need to just get like a second. I need to just like roll the dice on like family doctors on my Medicaid until I find one that actually seems to know what they're doing. I might just go get it. I might just go ask for the pantoprazole prescription. I'm just gonna tell the doctor, look, dude, your last idea didn't work. Your breath test thing at the clinic that, you know, you wanted to like see if I had like some fucking like stomach bacteria or something that was causing this. I don't think it worked because y'all never ever called me back. So obviously it didn't work. So give me the pantoprazole or I'm gonna go find a new doctor. That's what I'm gonna do. Give me the pantoprazole or I'm gonna get a new doctor. You should stop taking so many medicines. Yeah, I mean, that'll probably do it. I don't even really take it. See, this thing, I don't really take a lot of medicines. Yeah. I feel like a lot of doctors a lot of family doctors just don't really. It takes a while to get like a good family doctor, and it sucks when, you know, they leave or they retire. Or, you know, you move out. You take a lot of alcohol, that's all I know about you. I actually don't drink that much. Before I started streaming, I barely ever drank. Barely ever had an excuse to drink. Barely ever had alcohol in my room. Only really recently started drinking a little bit more often is just for streams. And just have fun. A long time ago, I So We Are Killing You. Yeah. Yes. I'm suffering from success. Actually, a while back, I stopped drinking to solve, like, my anxiety problems. So there's that. I stopped drinking to solve any form of, like, anxiety, or, like, social problems that I have, and I stay completely sober through all of it. Because drinking doesn't solve anything. It doesn't solve any of that whatsoever. It just makes it worse. It just makes the situations that will happen worse. Yeah, I don't have any anxiety pills. I am unmedicated. I literally exist off sheer willpower. I literally just, I exist off sheer, I motor off of sheer willpower and autism. L-theanine? I know what L-theanine is. I think they put it in pre-workout. What's it like to just raw dog reality? It's like it's like ancient Greek philosopher levels of, like, you know, cynicism. It's a mental struggle every day. It's a battle. Once you like fully accept and realize a lot of things about yourself, it becomes easier to deal with. Like for me, I finally, I tried the whole, like, you know, oh, you know, it's the grown-up thing to just let go. It's the grown-up thing to just let go of things, or, you know, or like, you know, or, you know, people change as they age. They're probably not as shitty as no, they're still fucking shitty. I came to the realization of why I hated people when I was young. Once you come to accept why you're so full of hatred and anger, you start to realize some things. You start to realize evil exists in the world. And then that kind of like, that kind of sets you up for success mentally. That kind of makes you, like, realize a lot of things. Lots of adults are just wrinkly teens. Yeah, they are. No, 100% they are. A lot of people just need therapy. A lot of people just need to get a therapist. They need to just shut the fuck up and get a therapist. But they probably won't because they're narcissists. Because narcissistic sociopaths would never once even think about that. They also would never, ever, 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 ever admit that they are. Read the above chat from... Read the above chat from my Veka. Raw dogging my reality. Everything is going corpo. The peaceful life I once knew is slowly dying. Rent is going up. People are dying. Racism is growing. I should just move to Italy and get called a fat fuck by Italians. Yeah, you could. You could do it. The only thing that I don't like about, like, you know, the idea of, like, moving to Europe is that all of the English-speaking countries are becoming increasingly, like, draconian and, like, just seem like very, like, even more miserable to live in than, like, living here. Like, a lot of the English-speaking countries, I'm sorry, but, like, Anglo-Saxons have, like, a weird genetic thing where they just have to treat their people like shit. If they're not treating other countries and, like, other, you know, other ethnicities like shit, they're treating themselves like shit. I don't know what it is. British people know what I'm talking about. Like, they have, like, a weird... Anglo-Saxons have, like, a weird thing. Yeah, it's that king mindset. It even goes beyond the king mindset, I think, because, like, you know, a lot of countries who are, like, feudal, like, monarchies, they don't really seem to have this problem. But for Anglos, they have, like, a weird genetic disposition towards just treating their own people like shit. It's like, you know what? It's been a good time, old chap. Let's enact a new law that takes away people's freedoms. Let's treat the local citizenry like absolute garbage peasants that they are. It's true. You know. But you know, you're not gonna see me anytime soon like sitting here and saying that America is the greatest country in the world. No, it's not. We may have been at one point, but we've lost that title. It doesn't matter how many guns. It doesn't matter how many guns you're allowed to own. But being able to own guns is pretty cool. Guns are badass. Like, even if you, like, live in the Philippines, where, like, a lot of them, like, speak English, other than just, like, you know, Tagalog. But, like, you know, even, like, you know, I mean, shit. Have you seen fucking Manila? I used to hang out with a lot of Filipino dudes. A lot of Filipino women, too. I had some Filipino work aunties. They were really nice to me. They was, like, some of the coolest people I ever hung out with in the, you know, when I, you know, where I used to work. Yeah, no, fuck Manila. What's your favorite gun? Fuck. Aesthetically or functionality? Like aesthetically or functionality? Oh, he hangs out with a Cuban from the internet who yells and says bro, bruh, dead ass every 5 sentences? Yeah, that's true. I like the Vector because it's a brick. The Vector is pretty cool. I am legally not allowed to own a gun. That's why you just get an unregistered firearm. Right? Yeah, I have a gun in my car, dude. My driver's license says unregistered firearm as my last name. I guess my favorite gun off the top of my head is FN FALs. I just love the aesthetics of FN FALs and anything that looks like an FN FAL. Like even that even that one like FN FAL adjacent looking gun that the Japanese self-defense forces use. That was featured on Cloud Strife and FF7. Like, you know, and also like even the L1A1s, I like FN FALs, but I also really like AKs. And anything AK model, I really like an AK. I really like AK platforms. They get pretty funny. But FN FAL, like, purely for aesthetics. Also, SIG 552s. I like the SIG 552 aesthetically. Anything that looks like a SIG 552. Kind of like how, like, I think the Korean Daewoo's look like SIGs. SIG 552 is a very classic gun design from ye old FPS days. But yeah, I do like FALs. I like FALs. I like AKs too, though. It's kind of hard to really like say like what gun I really like. The FN57 is a really neat handgun. I really like FN57s. You want a Mauser C96? Yeah, I don't blame you. The real question one should ask is 9mm or 45. You like how ancient-ass guns look? Yeah. Japanese Tanagashimas are my favorite because it's weeb garbage. We're all weeb garbage. There's nothing shameful about being weeb garbage anymore because being weeb garbage is like... being weeb garbage is a lot more respectable, especially in VTubing, than being a furry. Being weeb garbage is more respectable than being a furry. Anything that weeaboos or the anime community has ever done or been accused of, I bet you money, the furry community has also done and cranked it up to 11. Bet. Even furries would agree with me. If you don't like anime these days, you're weird. Everybody likes anime these days. Everybody is out the closet on anime. The biggest, the biggest thug, the biggest street thug to the biggest street thug to the most drugged out like teenager. The hood, everybody's out of the closet on anime. Everybody loves anime. Everybody's watching that shit. And they're open about it now too. We won. All weeaboos, we ultimately won. We won the culture wars. Weeaboos won culture. You know, fucking conservative Christian nationalist Protestant heretics that, you know, they could say whatever they want. Fucking baby boomer hatchet men, Gen Xers. They can say whatever they want, but anime won. I look forward to our next cyberpunk lore realism episode, where Japan just needs to get off their ass and do it. I look forward to our future Japanese economic hegemony. I look forward to Asian hegemony in the games industry. I look forward to it in culture. Fuck it. Asian culture is pretty much gonna, like, take over, like, most Western culture. It's gonna happen. Get ready. I'm looking forward to it. It's fine. I don't care. At least the food would be good. Almost got kidnapped in Mexico once. That's why you don't go to Mexico, silly. It's already happening with anime and K-pop. Yep. That's also happening with the Chinese video game industry. You know, Chinese culture, Korean culture. Like, you see way more, like... you see way more, like, people, like, hanging out in, like, anywhere that involves Asian culture than anywhere else these days. You know, Japanese arcades, ramen shops, sushi places, pho, you know, Vietnamese places, Chinatowns. Everybody's going to their local Chinatown. Round one, yeah. Everybody's going to their local Chinatowns. Everybody's going to anime cons. They're going to FF14 cons. You know, the VTubing community is a good, you know, the VTubing community is a really good, like, fucking, signifier of this. Asian economic hegemony is, like, one crash out away from happening. Like, one crash out away. The day Japan decides, fuck it, we ball, and makes their own international credit card service that is not only better, but like actively competes with like MasterCard and Visa and all these companies in the West that are fucking them over right now, it's over. It's over. They're gonna take over. Because everybody's gonna switch to it. They'd have to like pass legislation in America to ban it, like they banned Huawei phones. And people will find a way to get that shit anyway. They'll use VPNs to use that payment service, I guarantee you. Everybody will just start using Bitcoin. Or decentralized monetary systems in order to use that system. If it means that they can get products on like Steam and stuff like that. Like, people will actively rebel. Korean skincare stuff is really good. I use Korean skincare stuff. Well, right now I'm using CeraVe, but Korean skincare stuff is like really good. Yeah, one of them has snail in it. I need to start using Joseon and Mixun. I've been using, what the fuck have I been using? You know, actually, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go find out. Physio gel. I got snail on my face. Physio gel. I've been using Physio gel off of Amazon, but I also mainly use CeraVe these days. I might start using Physio gel again because my I had a yeast infection on my face and it was causing a rash, and I think I finally got it to like go away. So I think I'm finally cleared up now, and I might start using Physio gel again. Oh my god, Vecca, can you be okay? God, I wish. I wish I was okay. Every time I try to, like, improve my life, something has to happen to, like, just completely throw a monkey wrench into my plans. But I'm working on it. It's rough. It is rough. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. If I'm feeling okay, then I'll stream tomorrow. I'll be on schedule. I don't know what I'll stream, but if I'm not feeling too well, it's probably gonna have to be something light. I might start my Ocarina of Time run that day, or I'll just do Hytale. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, no, I'm trying. So if I need to do something, you know, we're here. Yeah, no, totally. I posted a new, small update for anybody who hasn't been paying attention, but, I posted a new emulator. I posted a new emulator for N64 cartridges well, I posted it in the VIP chat, but I'm also gonna probably post it in, like, for, like, everybody else. But, I posted a new emulator because, Gopher 64 just constantly has problems for anybody, just, like, random problems. And it just doesn't seem very stable, and I just ran into a problem now where Gopher 64 just refuses to load now. It will not load, no matter how many times. I've tried absolutely everything in the book, and even the people on the Discord can't seem to figure out what's wrong. But it will not load. It opens up the window and then immediately closes it out. I can't wait for you in the water temple. I know how to do the... Oh yeah, fucking water... God. That's alright. I can do water temple. I can do water temple. I'm a veteran. No, what you should be concerned about is if whether or not I do Master Quest, because I never did Water Temple on Master Quest. So if I decide to do Master Quest instead of regular vanilla Ocarina, then we should be concerned. Then we should be worried. Yeah, I never played Perfect Dark, if it makes you feel any better. I never played Perfect Dark, and everybody played Perfect Dark and, like, swears by it. I might do Master Quest. But I don't know, or I'll just play Hytale. I don't know. Or maybe I'll start my Pokemon Stadium thing that I wanted to do, but I gotta do some more research though on that first. I need to figure out how to do get Game Boy save files transferred over into Pokemon Stadium, so we can use teams from Pokemon Stadium. We need to be able to, like, get teams from Pokemon games into Pokemon Stadium. My fucking eye calibration all fucked up. What the fuck? There we go. Recalibrated. That was weird. Probably happened because I got up and walked away. Pokemon Snap? Yeah, Pokemon Snap. Definitely Pokemon Snap. We could do a full Pokemon Snap run. You know, that actually might be a little bit more comforting. I might actually do Pokemon Snaps. Not a bad idea. But yes, this new emu, it has resolution upscaling. It has, you know, filters. It has graphical settings and everything. It has all kinds of different stuff. It has the net play built in. It has net play built in like Gopher was, so we can still do net play. But yeah, we should definitely come up, other than like Pokemon Stadium minigames, we should come up with some more stuff like maybe like Mario Kart. We can do like Mario Kart on stream with people. We can do some 4-player Mario Kart. We could also do Mickey Speedway USA. Here, anybody remember Mickey Mouse Speedway USA? We can do that one too. We can do Mickey Mouse Mario Kart. We can do Disney's attempt at making a Mario Kart. And also South Park Rally. South Park Rally was really good. We need to play South Park Rally. We also need to play the original South Park 64 game. And also Tony Hawk. They do that too. Diddy Kong Racing. Oh yeah, Diddy Kong Racing. I keep forgetting about that. We need to do Diddy Kong Racing. We'll have to do a poll. We'll have to do a poll of what to do first. Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Mickey Speedway, or South Park Rally. It sounds like a good idea. But we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow after that incision. Because I'm going to have stitches and everything, so... We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, and we'll see if I can do a full 6 hour or if I'll just do a 4 hour, like at 4 p.m. Then we'll try to do something relaxing. Maybe just Ocarina of Time. Maybe just a little single player. We'll see how I feel. Or maybe we'll just do we'll just sit here and yap. Maybe we'll just sit here and yap for like 4 hours. Like we're doing right now. I don't know yet. I would say World of Warcraft, but I don't... Dungeoning in World of Warcraft can get pretty intense sometimes, depending on what class you're playing. I need how to get streaming stuff set up. I'm telling you, YouTube videos. I also need to get back into doing, I need to get back into 3D at some point. Because I know I advertise it a lot, and I haven't even done it once. So... I need to get back into 3D. I need to boot up Blender again and like finish some stuff in Substance Painter. And probably stream that too. I just don't feel like... I don't feel like getting back into it after doing a surgery. Maybe I'll diddle around on it a little bit for a while and then I'll stream. Then I'll start doing streams. Or I'll just stream it. I'll just raw dog it. I'll just raw dog it on Steam and just be like, alright, how do I do this again? While I fucking... while I fucking look up YouTube tutorials. Last playing nothing. Brendadada, welcome in from TikTok land. Hello TikTokers, hello TikTokers, hello TikTokers. TikTokers! God, I'm already like fading off my energy. I should have made a stronger coffee. Deathwish doesn't really do much for me anymore, but like... Cafe Bustelo. Cafe Bustelo's been hitting different. Like any roast from Cafe Bustelo, that caffeine stays. Kirby 64 Crystal Shards. I did stream that once. I should do a full playthrough of it. Like I opened up my DMs with you and sent you a block image and got flashbanged the last thing I sent you. Nice. Do some squats. Yeah. Puerto Rican coffee, baby. Yeah, Cafe Bustelo, really good caffeine. Really good caffeine rush, like any rush. Like any roast at all from Cafe Bustelo is gonna be like awesome. It's better than Deathwish right now. Like I get a better caffeine, I get a better long-lasting caffeine caffeine from Bustelo than I do Deathwish right now. Like, I'll be getting my second cup of coffee. I'll either get a second cup of coffee or I'll just pour out, I'll just pour me some like fucking energy drink. I'll pour out the rest of that energy drink I was drinking earlier. When I first woke up. My mornings typically start out with like a glass of like half a can of sparkling ice caffeine energy drink in a glass with like ice. I try not to do the caffeine ice sparkling ices like all in one go because they'll like give me a headache. So I try to like take like half and then do like half later. I like Ghost in Celsius. I also like Ghost in Celsius, but I switched over to sparkling ice for like better caffeine rush, and also it's like healthier. I feel like the caffeine ice is stronger than Celsius though. I think it's like way stronger than Celsius. Yeah, I think I might actually, I think I'll be right back. I think I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pour out the rest of that. I'm gonna pour the rest. Nah. I'm just gonna stay. No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna just sit right here. See what happens. Ugh. I say as I fucking yawn. Thank you for putting me in the box. I've been diddled again. Forgot to summon your cat. You should always remember to summon your cat. Remember, I'll be your Oshi for food. I have very low expectations of myself, so you know, I'll be your Oshi for a snack. I'll be your Oshi for a Happy Meal. You know? What food do I like? Anything. I will eat just about anything. Okay? I ate balut. Okay? I ate balut once. 4 times in a row. Twice, actually. 3 times. I've eaten balut before. I'm a fucking beast when it comes to, like, you know, stomaching things. At least do it for a jibby meal. I would raise my standards for a jibby meal. Know your worth. Yeah, know your worth. I'm worth a jibby meal. That's about all I'm worth is a jibby meal. I'll eat just about anything. I'll order a Happy Meal from McDonald's as a grown-ass adult just to feel something. It's that! I'll order a Happy Meal from McDonald's just to feel something in life. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get big portions like I used to either anymore. I don't do that anymore. That unless I'm like trying to hit like a really huge like protein macro, that's probably terrible for me. The Samsulik macros. I'll be an Oshi for a treat. I'll be an Oshi for a tweet. I'm like the homeless cat VTuber that will, like, you know, be your favorite VTuber for like for like an order of Jack in a Box tacos for like $1. Like you need to redeem for a treat. I should get Jack in a Box tacos as a redeem. As a treat redeem. Just throw an entire like an entire pack of like Jack in a Box tacos at my face. I still think it's kind of funny that like a lot of my Twitch ads apparently are just like literally Meow Mix or like cat related things. So that's kind of funny. The fucking algorithm is like doing some like wild ass shit because of like my background and what I say on stream. Oh, well, we're also getting like litter ads too apparently. I've heard that I've gotten litter ads. That's really funny. I need sponsorships from them. I need Meow Mix sponsorships and I need litter sponsorships. That's fucking hilarious. The algorithm is doing some crazy ass shit. Gentrification never tasted so good. Yeah. Ugh. Taylor, welcome in from TikTok land. Lucid, hi. Good morning. Good NYORMING. Hello. Surprise. Streaming. Random bullshit stream in the morning. Were you doing up so early? I'm up at a time in which I should be up, not in a time in which I'm usually up. Yeah, I got out of bed and I just kind of sat here and was like, you know what? I feel like having a coffee and just bullshitting on stream. So I got on. Though I'm probably gonna end. We're probably gonna end soon though. Run on like I didn't plan on going like beyond like 12 hours or no, not 12 hours, 2 hours. Now we're like hitting 3. Probably go take a shower. Take a shower and like fucking make another coffee. You should go 12 hours. I am not gonna go 12 hours. You go fuck yourself. Shower stream. Shower stream would be funny. I should sleep, to be honest. Yeah, you probably should sleep. I know where you live. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna go take a shower and get the rest of my morning started here. But would it be a typical cat bath where it's nothing but screaming and hissing and claws? Yes. Yes, it would be. And a lot of licking my own crotch for hours on end. No, you bitch, I just got here. It's not my fault you just woke up. Who we raiding? I don't know. Let's see if Lucid here decides to stream. Maybe we'll raid Lucid. Oh, you're at work? Oh, okay. Sorry. At my hell cubicle. Well, you know, on the bright side, there's always the VOD. So, you know. Then you don't have to text while you're at work. Lucid, did you see the idea that I mentioned at you earlier for Vecca Coast to Coast? We need to do Vecca Coast to Coast. Also, I guess people want to see like a gaming overlay on the streams by like 1 vote. So I guess we have to figure something out for that at some point. Either have you either like get you to do something, get somebody to like do something. Ask Squiggles? Okay. We'll get Squiggles to do something. Or I'll just make something in MS Paint and make it look very bad on purpose. Make something very bad on purpose on MS Paint. See, I don't even know what I would do, though. That's the problem. I don't even know what I would do. Maybe like a giant litter box, like TV screen with like the game like situated inside the litter box. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I know I should make a cool one, but I don't know what I want. I would need to like workshop that. I need to like figure something out. But I don't know. Anyway, can you set? I got a question. Can you set can you set the raid countdown? Can you set that, or does it always stay at like 10 seconds? Like, can you set that personally? Because I like to set it a little bit longer, give a little bit more of a window. Typically. Zentreya's online. As much as I love Zentreya, I don't want to raid like a 4K fucking view stream. Let's check out small communities. You know what? I was thinking about this earlier. I was thinking about this earlier, and I want to make like a little PSA here. I want to make a PSA. I'm gonna make a PSA. Who the fuck is Zix? I'm gonna make a PSA here. If I ever get popular, and we're hitting like triple digits, we're hitting like triple digit viewership and shit whenever I stream. If I ever get super popular. And clip this. Feel free to clip this, anybody. But if I get super popular and we hit triple digits, I will still peek in on like the small communities section of Twitch. I promise you that. I will still do it. I will raid a small community with triple digit viewers. I will fucking do that. I will do insane shit. I gotta go, Bart. Thanks for streaming. Okay, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping in. Who is that?
Lucid Nightmares just redeemed alcohol.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the alcohol that I'm not drinking. Oh, they're playing Wind Waker? Are they just starting? It's 11 in the morning. 11 in the morning sounds like a good time to drink. Yeah, Tomago will drink for us. It sounds like a perfect time to start drinking. 11 in the morning is a good time to start drinking. You know, John Dolly once said, perfect way to get rid of a hangover is drink the same shit you were drinking last night. Oh, wow. Their viewer count just went to 109. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll raid them. Why not? If that's what you want. Are we all in agreement here? Are we all in agreement? Yeah, you're the cat leader here. Yeah, well, I'm asking the cats what they want to do. Okay? You think I could just make decisions on my own? That's hard. Go to Gary? Okay, we'll go to Gary. Whatever. Pixel Peach, welcome in from TikTok. Yeah, alright. Real quick, thank you for coming and chatting with me in the morning. Thank you, new cats, new people who came by. Thank you for the $20 donation from 40 Cats in a Trench Coat. Thank you, Yuki, for all the subs and the random hype train in the morning. I hope somebody clipped that. If not, go back through the VOD and clip it for me. Because I will publish it. Meow 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 meow. You know, thank you, Jizlith, for finally stopping in. Thank you, Gay. Thank you, Gay. You're gay. You're breathtaking and gay. Thank you for stopping in. I hope everyone has a lovely morning. I will try to have a lovely morning. If you're not in the Discord community already, then get in the Discord community. And I will post updates on schedules and stuff like that. And also you can check my schedules on Twitch. So, yeah. Goodbye. Bye. I love you. Bye-bye. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.